Your 737 has been modified for short field performance, allowing operation into and out of a wider variety of airports. These modifications offer additional revenue potential and reduced operating costs through improved performance, higher takeoff and landing weights, increased derate capability, reduced braking, and reduced thrust reverser operation. 737 airplanes modified for short field performance incorporate several features which improve takeoff performance. Flight spoiler deflection has been increased from 30 degrees to approximately 60 degrees, while ground spoiler deflection has been increased from approximately 52 degrees to 60 degrees. The increased deflection may allow for higher takeoff weights or shorter runway requirements for takeoff in the event of a rejected takeoff. The leading edge slats have been sealed for all takeoff flap settings. This allows for improved climb limited takeoff weight, as well as improved field length limited takeoff weight. Short field performance modified aircraft use a winglet lift credit. The increased lift allows for higher takeoff weights or shorter runway lengths for takeoffs. In addition to improved takeoff performance, 737 airplanes modified for short field operations incorporate several features for improved landing performance. We saw that the increased flight and ground spoiler deflection improved takeoff performance. This feature also significantly improves landing performance. The new deflection increase to approximately 60 degrees allows for increased landing weights or shorter landing distances. A two-position tail skid for modified 737s allows lower approach speeds by allowing higher approach attitudes. The result is a higher allowable gross weight for landing on shorter runways. When a 737 lands with the power in idle, the engine is using an approach idle setting. During rollout, approach idle changes to the lower RPM ground idle after a specific time. In unmodified 737s, this transition occurs 5 seconds after touchdown. In short-field modified 737s, the transition to ground idle will occur after approximately 2 seconds. This faster transition to ground idle will allow for improved field length limited landing weights. Here is a brief summary of the short field modifications. The two-position tail skid, winglet lift credit, and sealed leading edge slat modifications are not available in the 737-600 or 737-700. Short-field modified 737s have modified leading-edge slat extension and retraction schedules and expanded flap load relief availability. Recall that on non-modified 737s, the leading-edge slats move to the extend position at flap positions less than 10. As the flaps approach 10 and beyond, the slats move to the full extend position. On the short-field modified 737, the leading-edge slats remain in the extend position to flaps 25. Past flaps 25, they move to the full extend position. Recall that the auto slat system increases wing lift by moving the leading edge slats from extend to full extend if the airplane approaches a stall during takeoff or approach to landing. Because the slats in short field modified 737s are now in the extend position from flaps 1 to flaps 25, the auto slat feature will be operational through flaps 25 as well. The flap load relief schedule has also been expanded. In unmodified 737s, the Flap Slat Electronics Unit, or FSEU, provides flap load relief at the flaps 30 and flaps 40 positions only. Flap load relief in the short field modified 737 operates at flaps 10, 15, and 25 as listed here. Flap load relief operation at flaps 30 and 40 has not changed. The short field performance enhancements to the 737 will offer additional revenue potential and reduced operating costs by allowing operations on a wider variety of airfields at higher takeoff and landing weights.